Hello. In this video, I'm going to talk about a question that has been asked of me quite frequently. And up until today's update to Equilibrium, there was no real easy answer. The question was, and is, how do you get your profits out of a gridbot or out of Equilibrium? Well, Equilibrium possessed the ability of the exit position, but that doesn't really help in a long-winded situation where you simply might be deep within a position for a long extended period. I have just posted an update that directly addresses this issue. This update lets you take profits at specific intervals and transfers them out of the grid system. So let's actually take a look at that process. It has its own commands, of course. So here is my coin. And here you see take profit at the value I want. Now you need to make sure that you pick a value that your exchange will trade easily. I know my exchange will trade 1/10 of a dollar or 10 cents easily. So by picking 20 cents, I am above the minimum and my fees are only taken at that point. Yes, I said fees. When you purchase this asset, you are going to pay fees just like any other asset. So you need to balance how often you want to take money out of your profits with the fees you are going to be charged for that process. Now, the other thing that is important to bear in mind is that your quote currency needs to be the same, or you simply robbing Peter to pay Paul and not actually taking your profits out. So your quote currency of your profits buy needs to be identical to your asset. So in this case, when my asset produces 20 cents by USDC, it doesn't seem like it would make very often sense, but it really does, because now my gridbot system, specifically Equilibrium, is going to keep running indefinitely while siphoning out the profits. So let's go down to my grid. Every time it cashes out, it resets the profit boundary within the grid file. This is how it knows exactly when and where to cash out. But there is more to this than just that. Let's take one of the test accounts. Again, the quote must match. So in this case, I am trading step. But when I reach $1, which is the exchange minimum requirement, I want to purchase USDT. So I have complete and full profitability being taken out of my grid. So let's see what that looks like. So as you can see, I have accumulated 3 cents, and earlier it did just that. It took $1 out. So let's demonstrate how that will look in the logs. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, here's how it demonstrates it. It shows, instead of a buy-sell, it shows that it made the transfer of 1.003 into USDT. This money is out of the grid, and you can do whatever you want with it. You can transfer it to another account. You can buy back into USD if you want, or sell it into USD. Whichever way you want to go with it, it's yours. It's done. It's out. The grid will keep working indefinitely. And along the way, as it hits its minimum threshold, continuously cash out. This was a big requested item, and it works quite well, actually. So you now have full control over when and where you want to take your profits without having to stop your bot and risking losing money in the middle. Because when these transfers take place, your bot doesn't stop. It doesn't affect its profit and loss ratios or anything of that magnitude. It simply keeps going and continues to accumulate along the way. Now this works both with spot and future, and the bots have been updated appropriately to ensure that profits are recorded as they should be. Okay, now we are looking at the balances for this test account, and you see the step that I am currently holding, and you see the amount of my profit transferred out. Short, sweet, and simple. So it paid its fees, and I have 1 USDT pure profit. Now, if I wanted to go directly into USD, I could use a profit sell command. But for the purposes of this account, I didn't want to cross markets. Not all exchanges allow that. So I felt it was best just to leave it in the same market that the original coin was in. However, now that it's here, I can transfer it to wherever I want. So that's really it for this video. A short, sweet, simple process. We're adding take profit and profit buy, or profit sell if you want to deal with fiat, and then the asset you want, appropriate to your market. You will cash out regularly and consistently. So enjoy your profits, and until next time.